Hello and welcome back to WWE 2K20, and back on Raw tonight. We have decided the next pay-per-view, as well as we are deciding, actually I guess not me, but Triple H has decided to change things up for Extreme Rules. The rematch between Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman is cancelled. And actually, tonight's main event will be a Fatal 4-Way. And first up in the first match, it will be Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. And this will be kind of to determine where Dean Ambrose goes from here. As last week, he did win a very important match for himself. And if he's able to continue on this streak of winning, he could potentially face off against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is kind of scouting out the competition, seeing if he's worth fighting at all. So he'll be facing off against Chris Jericho for a possible shot at a title. Not necessarily guaranteed, though. It all determines on what Kevin Owens determines himself. And now coming out will be Chris Jericho himself. And we'll get into this matchup. And let's start this matchup. Chris Jericho in one corner, Dean Ambrose in the other. Just like AEW. A belly-to-belly immediately from Chris Jericho, and he goes for a pin. One. He does manage to get a 1 count, which is surprising, seeing as Dean Ambrose... Oh, no, okay. I thought Dean Ambrose was just going to throw him, but nope. Now there's some technical wrestling. Chris up against the ropes. Thought he was going to go for a strike afterwards. Oh, but he reverses Dean Ambrose with an arm drag over the shoulders. And he strikes him in the face. He goes for a kick, does not connect, as Dean reverses it with a kick to the inside of the leg. Is he going for a powerbomb here? Oh my god, a spine buster. Not a spine buster. Pile driver. Close enough. He goes for the pin. 1. It is a 1 count. Both men with a 1 count so far. Dean, the punch to the face, and he takes control. Now they're in some technical wrestling as Chris pushes him away, picks him up for a power slam, drops him on the top rope, decapitating Dean Ambrose with the top rope. Goes for another pin, only gets a 1 count this time as well. Dean goes for something, but it does not connect as Jericho gets the upper hand there and drops him straight down onto his knee. Dean rolling onto the outside and getting up onto the ring apron. Now Chris trying to take advantage, but Dean is too quick for him. Slings him into the corner with a chop to the throat. And he's down on the mat, and Dean goes for a pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Jericho's back up. Picks him back up again. Drop to the knee. Another gut check. And he picks him up one more time. Is he going to... Oh, no. He went for a power slam. Dean got out of it. With a strike to the back. Spins him around. Full Nelson. Oh, man. He just dropped him on his face. A full Nelson suplex of sorts, and a kick to the face from Chris Jericho knocks Dean Ambrose out. Dean back up to his feet, but not for long, as Chris turns it into a turning neck breaker. But Dean's already back up to his feet, leaning up against the ropes. Chris Jericho going to take advantage of this, dropping him on the middle rope, bounces off the back ropes. Is he going for a 619? No, he just basically sits on his back. That's a weird move. I don't think that would really be effective. But Dean Ambrose slinging him into the corner now. Is he going to take him up top? No, he spins him around. And he rolls him down onto the mat. Gets on the middle rope. What's he doing here? Is he going for the elbow? No, he goes for a fist drop onto the forehead of Chris Jericho. And Chris is having some trouble getting back to his feet. Dean on top rope. What's he going for here? Is he going for the lunatic elbow? No. Chris Jericho all the way back up to his feet. Dean Ambrose now taking advantage of that. I don't even know what that was. But he just spun him around in a circle. Went for a pin, only got a 1 count though. Goes for it again. A third time? Can we see it a third time? No, it is reversed. And Dean is on the ropes. Not where he wants to be, as Chris Jericho, the kitchen sink, and another kitchen sink into the center of the ring, into a Russian leg sweep. And Dean is not looking too good now. Chris slings him over, no, into the ropes. Oh my God! A pop-up gutbuster. And he goes for the count. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. A kick out at 2 by Dean Ambrose. And Chris Jericho back up to his feet. But Dean is back with a running bulldog. And a stomp on the back. What's he doing here? Slams the wrist of Chris Jericho. What's he going for? Picks him up into a cradle position. Ooh, or a fireman carry position. And he drops him straight down on his head. 1. Kick out at 1. Dean is pissed. Chris is pissed. Chris went for a shot. Went for another shot. Dean goes for a shot. And finally, somebody connects. Chris Jericho slinging him on the top rope once more. Kick to the wrist. Rolls him over. And what's he going for here? I don't know. But he's met with a knee to the face from Dean Ambrose, who now picks him up. Slings him over the top rope and onto the outside. Dean has a signature saved up. Oh my God, his face is busted open on the concrete. A slap across the chest. Clothesline from Chris Jericho lays out Dean Ambrose. And Chris Jericho now has the upper hand. Trying to drag Dean somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where he's trying to take him. Another slap and a jumping neck breaker. He flew around the world for that one. Drops down to one knee on top of Dean's forehead. Now picking him back up to his feet. Chris tries for something, but Dean Ambrose gets out of it as he pushes him far away. He's going to sling him into... Oh no, he gets him in a headlock. Chris gets out of it. Grabs him by the head. Ref stopped counting. Nope, he's at an 8 count. He slides into the ring. Slides right back out. Dean right behind him. Now Chris somehow behind Dean. Drops him down to one knee. And now Chris Jericho has a signature. Oh, but he's reversed and thrown into the steel steps. Dean Ambrose gets back into the ring to restart the count. Only at 3 at that point. Picking him back up to his feet into a clothesline. Picking him back up to his feet once again. Thought he was going for a clothesline. He might have been. A punch to the face. And Chris tries to sling him into the ring. But he's reversed and slung into the apron. Now into the stairs. Dean is really showing off his capability outside of the ring. Oh, and a punch to the gut. As Chris sends him across the outside. And gets back in to wait for the count out. No, he slides back out. Back to a 1 count. Both men very close with their signatures. And Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose could have it right here. He just needs to get in and let Jericho crawl his way back in. And hit him with a signature, hit him with a finisher. And that will be it for Chris. Headbutt. And another headbutt. A third headbutt knocks out the competitor. And Dean slings him into an announcer's. Punch to the gut. Another punch to the face. And now Chris is stumbling. Dean, a kick to the gut. Twists his arms. Trapped arm suplex by Dean Ambrose. And Dean picking him back up to his feet. Slams him into the barricade. Slams him into the barricade again. Now they're doing some kind of ritual dance. Continually slamming him into the barricade. And Chris runs into the ring. And Dean Ambrose shortly after him. Oh, and he hits him. Oh, I thought he was going for a dirty deeds. He goes for suplex. Was that his finish? He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. He manages to pull out a win on Chris Jericho with a new finisher, it looks like. We did not see the dirty deeds there. We saw something else. Like a shift of sorts. It was a shifty move. And that ends our first matchup. That could buy Dean Ambrose a shot at the United States Championship. It'll just be determined by Kevin Owens. And Kevin will decide if he will want to face off against Dean Ambrose for the championship. Let's get into the next match. Kevin's pissed. And next up we have another match of Apollo Crews versus Daniel Bryan. After their quarrel last time and Daniel Bryan beating up Apollo Crews has asked for a rematch, which Triple H happily obliged, as that was one of the best matches we've had on Raw so far. Actually, I think that was at Money in the Bank. Pretty sure it was at Money in the Bank. That was one of the better matches of Money in the Bank, which he deemed better than the main event itself. Both main events. Speaking of, 3 of the competitors in the 2 main events will be facing off against The Rock in a fatal 4-way. The winner of said match will be facing Braun Strowman next week on Raw for the WWE Universal Championship. That is our main event tonight. So let's go ahead and get into this matchup. Daniel Bryan makes his way out to the ring. And let's see who will win this rematch between Daniel Bryan and Apollo Crews. Let's kick it off. Immediately, both competitors... Oh my god, never mind! I thought they were going to start some technical wrestling, but no, Apollo Crews with a knockout punch knocks down Daniel Bryan immediately. Daniel Bryan with a low drop kick to the knee knocks out Apollo Crews, who runs into a belly-to-belly. And he's picking Daniel up. Oh my god. Inverted DDT lands on the mat. That has got to hurt. And Apollo Crews showing off his technical abilities as Daniel Bryan gets into the corner, which was a bad idea, as he's stomped out in the corner by Apollo. And Apollo picking him back up to his feet, potentially to pull off another big move. Daniel Bryan gets out of it. He slides away from him just barely, and he gets him into an uppercut, knocking him on his ass. And Crews slow back to his feet. Daniel Bryan with a German suplex. A release German suplex, landing him in the corner almost. He uses the ropes to get back up to his feet, and he's going to be leaning up against those ropes. And Daniel Bryan is going to take advantage of that very quickly into a backdrop. He goes for the pin. 1, kick out at 1. Daniel Bryan showing that he has no mercy for anyone. Oh, and he flips Apollo Crews with what looked like a suplex DDT. He didn't have it in a regular suplex position. And Apollo Crews back on his feet. Spin around into a attitude adjustment for some strange reason, but that's fine. Oh, and Daniel Bryan with a punch to the face and a drop kick that turns him inside out and right side out. Upside down and left side right. I don't know. Just making up a phrase at this point. Oh, picks him up into a big slam. And Kip up immediately goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Daniel Bryan is showing his resiliency here, as he's not giving up quite so easily. Punch to the gut as he gets out of whatever that was. An elbow to the face flattens Apollo Crews down on the mat again. And he's got him into an arm lock, but Apollo gets out of it. Punch to the face. And he went for a clothesline. Daniel Bryan ducked underneath of it. And gets him for another DDT suplex from Daniel Bryan. Daniel hyping himself up. Everybody booing him now, having shown his poor sportsmanship against Apollo Crews in their last match at Money in the Bank. Slings him into the corner. There is no more yes moving. Oh, he's kicked in the head by Apollo, who's taking over control once more. Flips him down to the mat. Gets him into is that a submission? He gets him into what looks like an armbar and a Boston Crab mixed. But Daniel rolls out of it, kicks him away. He's going to go for the clothesline. No. Oh, a Samoan drop. And Daniel's back up to his feet immediately into an inverted suplex. And he goes... No, he does. Oh, he does. He goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Not looking too good for Apollo. Kick in the gut. But Apollo is back up to his feet. He's ready. He slings him down to the mat. He goes for a kick. Daniel rolls out of the way, but he's reversed into an elbow and then a drop kick by Apollo, and Daniel Bryan laid out with an elbow to the gut. And Apollo is now taking full control. He is done with Daniel Bryan's games. Another Samoan drop. A few more moves, he'll have his signature. A drop kick. And this move could do it. What's he going to try and do here? He's waiting on Daniel Bryan to get back to his feet. A strike to the back. Picks him up. Drops him on the top rope, and he's got his signature ready. Backflip. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Daniel Bryan is pinned. And so now it is 1-1 between these two. They're going to have another rematch here soon. Determine the true winner. And that was a very, very good match once again. These two competitors at the top of their league. Two of the best competitors in the league right now, as they have put on some of the most spectacular matches so far. They've only been in 2 matches. 3 matches, I guess. But Apollo Crews does walk away with it here tonight on WWE 2K20 Monday Night Raw. And is Daniel Bryan going to stand for it? The camera angle made it look like he was going to pop up from behind and hit him with a chair or something, but apparently that is the end of the match. Let's get into the next one. And the next match is the debut of Dash Wilder and his tag team partner, Scott Dawson. Dawson and Wilder. And they will be facing against AOP in a tag team match. And here comes AOP in their badass attires. Now let's see which tag team will triumph in this matchup here tonight. I have my money on AOP. They are some big people and big names in this company. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I realized I can tell them apart because one has a long tattoo, the other does not. The other gets cut off at the elbow. Now, which one that is, I don't know. Apparently it's Akam. Akam has the short tattoo. And immediately Dash Wilder into an atomic drop onto the knee, and Akam struggling there as he is hit immediately and now goes down to the mat. Oh, he spins around and reverses it into an elbow, picks him up for a suplex, and just drops him on the mat. He doesn't even fall with him. And he goes in and tags in Razor. And Razor now facing off against Dash Wilder, who's folded in half. That has to have hurt. Oh, and a hip toss. A leg-assisted hip toss. Swept the leg and threw him. Dash Wilder back up to his feet. Grabbed from behind by Akam, or by Razor. I just realized he has a bald spot right in the back of his head. Like smack dab in the back of the head. Dash Wilder does. That's weird. Razor with a few punches to the head of Dash Wilder. And a kick to the gut. Dash not doing too hot in the very beginning. He's already down to a yellow bar as Akam and Razor continue the onslaught of just brutal attacks. Ooh, a big stomp from Akam, and Akam goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, 1.5 count. Razor was ready for something. And a headbutt from Akam knocks out Dash. And Dash is now halfway done with his yellow bar. He's going to have to tag in his tag team partner here soon, if Akam doesn't stop him from doing so. Wilder back up into the ring. He had a chance. He did not take it. He instead goes after Akam himself. He's going to pull him into the corner of the ring, but it doesn't work. as Akam breaks free with a few shots to the gut. And he picks him up for a power slam, but drops him on his side instead. His legs got caught up in the ropes right there. Akam just showing off his massive capability of strength. Oh, slams him on his back. And now he's forced to tag in Scott Dawson, finally. And Akam taking it to the outside. Confusing Scott Dawson. Goes for a strike. He tried to attack him on the apron. Doesn't connect. But as he gets into the ring, Akam gets him down onto his ass. And with a few neck snaps to Scott Dawson. Punches the face to Akam. Now Akam down on the mat. And Scott Dawson now has the advantage here with an elbow chop to the head. The very top of the head. That's the hardest part of the skull. That's where they teach you to hit with a headbutt. Usually. You want to headbutt him in the chin. Oh, what's this? Stomp to the gut. Akam pulled up to his feet. Kick to the gut. What's he going for here? Twists the arm. Arm trapped suplex. Lands him on the ropes, and it caught his legs up on the top rope, bent him all the way down. Oh, and a drop onto his knee. Checking the spine of Akam. It looked like he was knocked out for a second. Paralyzed. As long as he doesn't turn into, oh, who was it that, who was it that got paralyzed in the very beginning? During the Intercontinental Championship match? Or during the tournament, I guess? Cedric Alexander, that's right. He was paralyzed. We actually haven't seen him, I don't think, since then. We haven't seen a few people due to injuries. Cedric Alexander, I don't think we've seen. Jake Hager, we haven't seen the return of. After he was injured in his first match, and Ryan's first match. Ryan's still undefeated after Money in the Bank. Oh, boy! And the finish. Well, I don't know what just happened there, but now Scott Dawson taking his anger out on Akam. Dash Wilder. They performed the finish, but for some reason he snapped into the corner. And now Akam and Razor going for a move of their own. A few gut shots to the inside of Dash Wilder's, well, gut, I guess. Oh, it drops him down on both of their knees. But anyways, yeah, Ryan still undefeated as he beat at Money in the Bank Cruiserweight Champion Tommaso Ciampa, who will be defending his title against the winner of one of the matches, the Cruiserweight match of NXT this Wednesday. Oh, a big overhand chop to the neck and throat area of Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder not looking too good here. Razor still hasn't been hit. And he flattens Dash Wilder once more, and he flexes over top of him. Razor showing off that he is the biggest man in the ring right now. Flinging Dash Wilder away. Gets him into a head grab. Slings him down onto the mat. Oh, he went for another shot, but he does not connect as Wilder finally fighting back. But he's reversed and thrown onto the mat again. Headbutt from Razor knocks out Dash Wilder. And Dash not even able to try to get up to his knees or anything. He can't even crawl away. Oh, a chop across the chest. He's back awake. Take down with one leg. Oh, it looked like he snapped the leg at the hip. And he tags in Scott Dawson, who's in a much better position than he is. But immediately taken advantage of by Razor, who is now controlling this matchup here tonight. Oh, no! No, an arm drag from Scott Dawson, and Razor is no longer on the top as he's clotheslined down to the mat. He slides back into the ring. Kick to the gut. DDT from Scott Dawson. This could be a comeback from Dawson and Wilder. The Revival, that's their name. This could be a revival of the Revival. Picks him up. What's he going for? Ooh! spins him around and drops him shoulder first onto his knee. Goes for the pin. 1, 2 count. He's got the finish ready, but Razor's already back up to his feet. Oh, and a code breaker. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out at 2.5 by Razor. Tags in Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson now is able to take full advantage of Razor, who is now almost in red health. Whoa, but no, a kick to the gut. He goes for a clothesline. Ducks underneath of it. And it looked like an uppercut to his nuts right there. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Akam trying to break it up afterwards. Scott Dawson does have the finish ready. He could hit him right here, but it's reversed. And Razor slings him into the top turnbuckle with the snake eyes. Slings him into the corner. And he goes, oh, he went for something. Oh, and then Dawson went for something, but he's reversed into one of the coolest arm drags I've ever seen. The roll-up almost got Razor pinned. Razor with a signature now. Kick to the spine. And Dawson is going for that finish. Is he going to submit Razor in the corner of the ring? Akam breaking it up. Akam saving the matchup here. And Razor getting out of it. He's got a signature ready. He could go for it. Is he going to go for the signature? He goes for the clothesline. And he goes for a pin afterwards. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Almost another pin right after a signature. Oh, he goes for what looked like an RKO for a second. And Razor got out of it. He's going to go for the tag finish. This should do it. A few gut shots. Oh, he doesn't go for the tag finish, actually. Drop on the knees. And that has to hurt Scott Dawson. He goes for the pin. Akam does. 1. Kick out at 1. Dawson's not as injured as he thought. Or as we thought, I guess. Akam going for a suplex. And just drops him on his back again. Not even having to fall with the suplex. Ooh, and a big takedown by Akam. Akam really hyped up now. Scott Dawson rolls out of the way immediately. He's just standing in the corner. He tags in Dash Wilder. Is Wilder going to be able to beat Akam? Oh, he does. He hits him in the face. And he gets him into a lock of some sorts. Leans him up against the rope. Right next to a tag partner, too. And an elbow chop flattens Akam as he's slung against the ropes. Akam trying to go for the corner. He went to the wrong corner. He's dazed by that elbow strike. He does manage to tag in Razor, who has a finish. And he knocks down Dash Wilder. Kick to the wrist. Ooh, and a suplex. And now Razor is he taunting for the finish? I think he's getting ready for the finish here on Dash Wilder. He might want to knock out Scott Dawson first. Belly to belly suplex. That is not his finish. And flexing again. Really showing off his muscles. I thought this was a wrestling show, not a gun show. Jesus, man. Picks him up. Going for snake eyes. No! He goes to hang him on the top rope. Turns him over. What's he going for here? Big overhead double axe handle strike. And another belly to belly from Razor. And now Razor and Akam both have a finish here. They could hit either one with the finish. Oh! Dash Wilder trying to fight back finally. But he's reversed into a headbutt by Razor. And it's Razor, and he's going to pull him into the corner. Is he going to go for the tag finish? Slams him into the corner. Tags his partner in. He goes for the tag finish. Russian leg sweep. Clothesline! I don't know what just happened here. But now a few strikes from Razor onto Dash Wilder's head in the corner on the top turnbuckle. Ref didn't even start counting. And now Akam with a slam. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Scott Dawson tried breaking that up. Picks him back up to his feet. He goes for something. Kicked in the back of the knee. And Dash Wilder went for a suplex, it looked like. A German suplex, I believe. Slings him against the ropes. Picks him up into a backdrop. And now Dash Wilder, kick to the back. Dash Wilder is in some big trouble here. Oh, and he's just taken down. He's hung up on the rope. Looked like he was about to tap out to nothing. Another kick to the gut. He's going for the powerbomb. And he slams him down. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And AOP are your winners. As Akam and Razor do manage to top the Revival here tonight. Uh-oh. Are Akam and Razor going to get into a fight themselves? Pushing each other around. Razor pissed off, leaving the ring, leaving his tag partner. And Akam confused as to what just happened. And now, for our second to last match of the night, we have Ricochet facing off against No Way Jose again. And this time, hopefully, Hitler will not involve himself in the match, as Hitler started to come out during the last match that they had, and it cost Ricochet the match as No Way Jose managed to pull out the win after that distraction by Adolf Hitler. Ricochet now wanting revenge against No Way Jose, as Ricochet was not included in the Money in the Bank match. So we'll have to see who will win in a legitimate matchup. Let's go ahead and bring out No Way Jose. And hopefully Hitler's not with him this time. Let's just have to see. That doesn't make any sense. Let's just see. Will be in the Congo line tonight. Usually, it's his best friend and hero, Adolf Hitler, apparently. And let's see if he's here tonight as well. I see the top hat. I see a top hat. Could it be the man himself? The man who did so many horrible things. The man who disappeared into Argentina. The man formerly known as the Fuhrer. Yep, he is there. Adolf Hitler, once again in a Congo line. And let's go ahead and get this matchup started. Hopefully Hitler leaves. I guess they might have said that in France too. Anyways, No Way Jose in one corner, Ricochet in the other. Let's kick off this match. Ricochet instantly into a DDT, and it flips No Way Jose in an instant kick up. Or kip up, not kick up. Oh, super kick. Lays out No Way Jose, and Ricochet is pissed off. He is not happy with No Way Jose. Ooh, slams him head first onto the mat. Picks him back up to his feet. Double drop kick. Flattens him once again. Sweeping the ground with his hand. He is showing off here tonight. Oh, never mind. No Way Jose kicks him in the gut and slings him against the ropes. And a arm drag hip toss neck breaker? I don't know what that was. It looked like a hip toss neck breaker, I guess we could call it. A big boot lays out Ricochet. Goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Ricochet is not going to be pinned that easily. Picks him up for an inverted DDT. And he lays him back out with an inverted DDT. Picks him back up to his feet very slowly. Slings him down to the ring. Kick to the spine. A spinal tap, if you may. Or if I may, I guess. Ricochet back into things, but no. The way Jose has him on his shoulders, and he rolls into a rolling fireman's carry. A rolling senton, I guess. And now Ricochet on one knee. What's No Way Jose doing here? He does manage to hit him with a chop. Elbow drop to the forehead of Ricochet. And Ricochet is now evened up with No Way Jose. Jose, though, not able to get out of this as Ricochet gets him into arm-trapped. Oh my god, is that a submission? That's rope break. He's tapping the rope. Nope. He's thrown down to the mat. Does not look like that was a submission at all. Just a very long con move. And a strike from one of No Way Jose's big arms. He seems so much bigger than Ricochet, even though he's quite a small competitor. A big boot, but Ricochet kips up. And No Way Jose must have expected it, because he picks him up and throws him into a snake eyes in the corner. This match still pretty even here, with a belly to belly from No Way Jose. Jose picking him up on his shoulders again. He going for the rolling senton. He does. A rolling senton from Jose. Picking Ricochet back up once again. A third. He goes for a third rolling senton to Ricochet. And now No Way Jose is all fired up. Ricochet slow to get back up to his feet, leaning up against the top rope. He goes for a kick. He goes over the top of the punch too. Slams him down on the ring mat. He goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Ricochet doesn't know what he's going to do. No Way Jose does, but no. Ricochet with a reverse into an elbow. Straight to the jaw. RKO. Oh my god. RKO out of nowhere. When did Ricochet start using that move? Busting his head open with a DDT. He's got a signature saved up. Just for Jose. Oh, but Jose has a signature as well. Goes for something. And he does manage to hit him. It looked like Ricochet was already getting off of the apron. Slings Jose back into the ring. Oh my god, he just busted his nose. Ooh, and a knee to the face. Ricochet over the top rope. Oh, looks like it got caught, but nope. Goes for the pin. 1. Kick out at 1. Andrade. Andrade is the other one that got injured. Because he did what Ricochet just did, except for he got really caught on the top rope. And a big slam from No Way Jose. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, almost 3. That looked to be his signature. He could go for the finish here. It looks like he's going to go for the finish. Is he going to put away Ricochet for the second time in a row, this time without the help of Hitler? Oh, a pop-up knockout punch. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ricochet is not done yet, but he's got a finish. He just needs to knock down Jose again. Jose with a comeback, though. Oh, and a Superman punch. Another Superman punch. Ducks under the punch, I guess. And a spine buster. And Ricochet slides into the corner like a rock star. That was a bit weird. Assisted powerbomb by No Way Jose. Assisted by the top rope. Oh, he pulled him into the center of the ring, but Ricochet back up to his feet. Met with a knee. Both men are bleeding. Oh, double knee to the back. And now Jose is fully in control here. Punch to the face, and he's brought down to 1 knee instantly, and then taken down all the way. Ricochet is not looking too good. Another finish. Another knockout. Pop-up knockout punch. 1, 2. Oh! 2 3/4, but Ricochet kicks out again. He is not done tonight. Elbow drop onto the already bloodied forehead of Ricochet. No Way Jose going up top for something. He looks too far away, though. Doesn't connect. He slams his back on the mat. Looks like his head hit his shoulder, but doesn't connect all the way. Oh, here's the signature. A leg drop from No Way Jose. What's he doing here? Another rolling senton? Nope. He's spinning around a circle into an RKO. What's their fascination with RKOs? Randy Orton might have to teach him a lesson, but after the lesson he was taught by Triple H. Oh, a pin arm suplex into another one? No, this is just a regular suplex. Nope. turned into a spinning suplex. Ricochet has the finish. No, he goes for the pin instead. One. Kick out at one. Jose back up to his feet. He should have gone to the finish. Went for a punch. Doesn't connect. But he does get him into a power slam. No! Big back body drop. Stomp on the left nipple. Picking him back up to his feet. Going for a rolling senton. Nope. Another spinning move. Into a spinning RKO. And Ricochet does the smart thing. He rolls onto the outside. He's standing back up. Oh. It looks like Jose has him again for a suplex from the apron into the center of the ring. He's got a signature once more. Goes for the signature. Does not connect. Clothesline by Ricochet. Ricochet has a finish, but he didn't go for it there. Gets behind him. German suplex. Pele kick. Knocks him out. He could go up to the top. Nope. Jose does manage to roll onto the outside part of the ring. And Ricochet with a punch sends him to the outside. He could do the finish on the outside if he really wanted to. Oh, but he's pushed back into the ring, and that could be the end of his comeback. No, he's already back on his feet. Jose going for something. Ricochet gets out of it. Oh, and a flatliner. He's got two finishers saved up. 1, 2, 3. He didn't even need a finish. He hit him with a flatliner, and Ricochet has beaten No Way Jose. Again, another tie. Now it's 1-1 between No Way Jose and Ricochet, as it is with Daniel Bryan and Apollo Crews. As we move on into our main event here on WWE Raw. Monday Night Raw. And for our main event, we have out first Randy Orton in the 4-man match to determine the #1 contender for the Universal Championship and the man that will be facing Braun Strowman for the title next week on Raw. We moved the title match up because of the lackluster main event of the Universal Championship match, as it really fell apart. It was a really lackluster, boring match between Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre, which is here tonight in this matchup. And the next competitor brought out to the ring is none other than Samoa Joe, the man that faced off against Randy Orton in the last man standing match that turned out very poorly. And so we're gonna see all three competitors that failed miserably at Money in the Bank here up against The Rock, who almost won the Money in the Bank briefcase. So Triple H has brought in a legend to teach him how it's done, to show him how a real main event goes, as we main event Monday Night Raw. Let's go ahead and bring out the electrifying one himself. No, Drew McIntyre, I guess. Drew McIntyre is next. And he is the one that lost to Braun Strowman. This is for his rematch. If he loses, he doesn't get a rematch for his title. He'll have to earn his way back up. And Triple H doesn't mind that, seeing how the main event went. And he's already said that if Braun Strowman loses the title, he won't get a rematch either, as Braun Strowman was part of this. And just for that, that's why Braun Strowman can't even wait until Extreme Rules to prepare. He will have to face off against one of these 4 men for the Universal Championship. And they could win it from Braun Strowman. So let's go ahead and bring out the electrifying one this time. Will he come out? Is it The Rock? Yes, it is The Rock. Okay, I wanted to make sure it wasn't the Pebble or something. Alright, and The Rock on his way out here tonight. He could walk away with his championship next week. Whoever wins this match Braun will not have time to prepare against. He's going to have to get ready real quick to face off against any of these competitors. So let's go ahead and get into this match to see who will be that competitor. As instantly, The Rock is taken advantage of by Samoa Joe, and a leg sweep, a Russian leg sweep by Randy Orton onto Drew McIntyre. An uppercut from Samoa Joe knocks down The Rock. Randy Orton slings Drew McIntyre onto the outside on the concrete floor. Samoa Joe picks up The Rock into an attitude adjustment. Randy Orton goes for something slung into the steel steps. Drew McIntyre hits the referee to break up the pin. He knocks out the referee. The referee is knocked out cold, and he goes for a pin of his own, but the referee is knocked out because of Drew McIntyre. The Rock behind Drew McIntyre gets him into a headlock position, and he picks him up and drops him onto the knee in a gut buster. Samoa Joe has the arm locked of Randy Orton. Two of them have been battling it out ever since day one, when they faced off against each other and John Cena, who we haven't seen since then. Ooh, and a big pile driver to the knees of Randy Orton. Float over DDT by The Rock onto Drew McIntyre onto the concrete with his forehead. Samoa Joe taunting into the center of the ring as he gets the upper hand advantage over Randy Orton. Belly to belly suplex into the ring. Now Drew McIntyre picking up The Rock. The Rock not even stunned. Kick to the gut, punch to the gut. And Drew, still not stunned, still not going down, slings The Rock all the way across the arena. Samoa Joe still in control of Randy Orton. A clothesline from Drew McIntyre, and Randy Orton is busted open as Samoa Joe continues his beatdown, but it does not work as a double drop kick from Randy Orton flattens Samoa Joe. He goes for the pin. Referee won. Not even a 1 count, as Drew McIntyre didn't even hesitate to ignore that. DDT, float over for DDT by The Rock. And now Samoa laid out once again. Randy Orton getting out of there. He's going for a weapon, but Samoa Joe's ready for it. Oh, he goes for a half and half suplex onto the chair. Doesn't connect. Clothesline by Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre almost slinging The Rock into the steel steps, going for his own weapon, a kendo stick. Strike to the head of The Rock. Strike to the gut. He is taking out his anger from losing the championship on The Rock. And he really wants his rematch, so he's going to continue fighting for it, even though he feels like he shouldn't have to. Throws The Rock across the arena. Randy throws Samoa across the arena. Could the two meet in the center? No. Drew McIntyre's too caught up in beating down The Rock. We're seeing a rematch here between Randy Orton and Samoa Joe. It's like two matches going on at the same time. Clothesline by Randy Orton flattens Samoa Joe, and a punch does not connect from Drew McIntyre, as a gut punch from The Rock. And The Rock is sent across the arena, and a back suplex by Randy Orton onto Samoa Joe, onto the concrete. Drew McIntyre is slung into the ring by The Rock. The Rock slides into the ring, strike to the back, picks him back up all the way to his feet. Ducks under a punch, clothesline, and what's he going to do here? The Rock close to a signature. Samoa Joe has a signature, but he's slung into the steel steps by Randy Orton, who is also close to a signature. The Rock now has a signature. He's ready. Nope, he goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. It is The Rock against Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship, as he has toppled not only Drew McIntyre, but the man who was Universal Champion, who is fighting for a rematch. So at least Drew can say he was in the decision, as he was pinned by The Rock. Randy Orton and Samoa Joe, on the other hand, just beat the hell out of each other. Pretty much ignored the entire rest of the matchup. And The Rock could be the next Universal Champion, as he beats Drew McIntyre here tonight in basically 1v1. Thanks for watching.